name's Justin Garrison. Welcome to the Garrison's Garage. I want to give you a quick introduction to my project we'll be working on. Today's project is going to be Project Caitlyn. So Caitlyn has been a long ongoing project for me. I started in 2014, buying parts here and there. But due to my career, I've had time where I've had money and no time to be able to do projects, or lots of time to do projects and no money. So we finally aligned everything and we're going to start doing some big projects on Caitlyn. Caitlyn is a 2005 Dodge Ram 2500. She does have the 5.9 Cummins in her and a stock 48 RE. There has been a few modifications done to Caitlyn so far. She did have an aftermarket intake. She did have some butterfly or dragonfly injectors, which are 65% over, and she did have an aftermarket intake horn from Banks. So just about that. Stock turbo, like I said before, so there's been nothing done to her up until this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a walk around Caitlyn, show you what's done, where we're at right now, and we're gonna start this project. So follow along. First thing I want to show you on Caitlyn is we're gonna go straight under the hood. So right now you can see that we have removed the stock exhaust manifold. Stock turbo is gone. The oil coolant reservoir has been removed, as well as the passenger side battery and the intake horn. All of this has been removed and set for upgrades. On this side, I have removed the Banks intake horn as well as the cool side charge pipe. Today I also went ahead and started emptying out the coolant on this. You can see that the stock intercooler has been, all the boots and everything have been removed on it. What we're going ahead and do later on is we'll dig into this, open up the valve cover, and do some upgrades to the push rods and the turning assembly. I'm also looking into new head. We do have head studs, head gaskets, and all the gaskets for the engine right now. But we're going to go on ahead and, as we move along, take those off. So a quick overview of what we will be doing on this project is, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just essentially refresh the engine. There's been a lot of miles on this truck. It's at 165,000 and some change. But we're going to go ahead and freshen up those gaskets, make sure everything's nice and tight for the new turbo. So I went ahead and got a 465 turbo from 5-Blade Mafia. It is a very high output turbo with a great housing on the back, so should be some great addition. We did get their stainless steel 2nd gen manifold, so that it's going to move the position from the old turbo position down under cylinders 5 and 6, all the way up to the front to going to be between 4 and 3. So it's going to have a nice aesthetic appeal, but also going to help the turbo spool faster and give it a little bit more response. On top of that, we are going to install our industrial injection injectors. So they are 100% over injectors. We still will have the stock CP3, but behind that CP3 we do have an AirDog 265, their 4G model. So these combination of things, we should have some good power output. We will be asking Ryan from Hardway to go ahead and do our tune later on once we get all the upgrades done. And right now in the works, we also have an On3 performance intercooler. It's going to go ahead and help with our coolant. And also, we might be looking at getting a new head. Really debating between D&J and Fleece Performance right now. Going with one of those two companies because they seem to be revolutionizing the industry and giving those high performance heads that we're looking for. So that's a quick overview on Project Caitlyn. I hope that you stay tuned for the upgrades that we do have, and we'll see how this thing goes.